If you feel stuck playing boring pentatonic guitar solos, it's not your fault. The majority of guitar players are missing out on half the amount of notes that they can play when soloing, and it's holding them back. After teaching over 10,000 students one on one, playing with A list artists, and getting a Grammy nomination, my greatest pride and joy in this life is to teach guitar for you. And the biggest lesson I teach players that's holding them back is not understanding the front door pentatonic. Now, you probably are familiar with this. This is a C sharp minor pentatonic scale or a E major pentatonic scale. Now, what folks don't know is that within this same fret region, there is a bluesy pentatonic that sounds like this, an E bluesy pentatonic. Okay. And we're going to go over all the fingerings in a bit, but the magic happens when you combine both. And just to be clear, there are four ways to solo. So there's major soloing, there's minor soloing, there's jazz soloing where you follow the changes, and then there is bluesy soloing. So today's lesson is going to focus on bluesy soloing. So I'm going to show you how this sounds in a track, and then I'm going to teach you three licks so that you can get this sound so that you can stop getting held back by your limitations and just playing this pentatonic scale. Let's go. Quick note, today's video is sponsored by my Pentatonic Mastery guitar course. If you're interested in learning more about pentatonics and really changing your pentatonics from scales to music, you're going to want to check out the course below. All right, so let's go over these scales nice and slow, and then let's go over the three licks that you got to have under your fingers. So here is the C sharp minor pentatonic or the E major pentatonic. They're the exact same. Nice and slow. Okay, let's go over that bluesy E minor pentatonic. Back down. Let's get into the three licks that you got to have that combines the major pentatonic and this bluesy pentatonic. So you got to know this first lick. Sounds like that. A little faster. All right, now let's slow it down. We're going to start on the B string. We're going to slide from the 8th fret to the 9th fret. We're going to walk from the 9th fret all the way up to the 12th fret. So, and then we're going to slide on the 12th fret G string to the 11th fret. Resolve right here on that E note G string. We're going to play on the D string 11, 9, and then we end the lick right here on the 9th fret G string. So it sounds like this. Ooh, that lick is so bluesy, so soulful. So that is the first lick you have to have under your fingers so that you can combine the two scales, and that really so you don't miss out on playing how you want to play rather than just being limited to this box shape. Here is the second lick that you want to have under your fingers that combines both the bluesy and major pentatonic. And it sounds like this. That kind of gives me a little bebop Charlie Christian flavor, but I love how that sounds. So what you're going to do is start off on the B string 11th fret, and then you're going to hammer on to the 12th fret, and go on the high E string 10th fret. Then you're going to go on the B string 11th fret and pull off with your middle finger to the 11th fret. Okay, so that phrase altogether sounds like this. Okay, and then we land with our ring finger on the G note, 12th fret. It's also the G string. And we're going to slide up a half step to the 13th fret. Land right here on the 9th fret. And we're going to end this phrase just like how we ended the first phrase. So it sounds like this. Okay. The last phrase, and it's going to sound pretty similar because we're really hanging out on this B string to hammer home the point of major and minor, that bluesy sound. And it sounds like this. Once again, this third lick sounds like this. Okay. So what you're doing is going on the B string, 12, 11, 10. Go down to that 8th fret, slide up to the 9th fret. Then we're going to play an E triad. So this is a G sharp, that's an E, and that's a B. And then we're going to land on the A string and go 12, 10, slide in to that 11th fret and land on that E note on the G string. So it sounds like this. Now that you understand this concept, you're going to want to check out this video on how to play melodically and solo through the changes.